Day off, Callum.
Juan Camino.
So we are in St. Jean-Pied-de-Port. We're doing a short day today, 7 kilometres up to Orisson, refuge Orisson, I think it's called. But it's all uphill, so we just thought, well, we'll just split the day in two. Most people just go from here to Roncesvalles, which is 25-ish Ks. But we're going to do this first 7 uphill, have a break, enjoy the Pyrenees a little bit, and then head to Roncesvalles the next day. So the kids are pumped. Look at how pumped he is. He's packed at least, so that's good. Molly's pumped. Maybe a little less pumped than Callum and I are at this stage, but we've had a good time so far. Just leaving Orisson, which was a wonderful stay, almost 24 hours. Onwards and upwards.
Beekeeper out.
We're on the home stretch of day 3 from Roncesvalles to Zubiri, and it's a 21.9 kilometre day, I think. The weather has been kind yet again, which is good, and we've had, like, it's quite shaded, nice canopy and everything. So yeah, having a good time, enjoying the scenery, just getting used to the just trying to get used to the rhythm of sort of hike, get into your lodging, get your stamp, get your bed set up, have your shower, do all of that, and then have your dinner. It's kind of nice. You get like a reset every day. I've never done hiking like this, but I imagine if you did a through hike on, say, a longer distance trail in Australia, like the Hyson Trail, this would be like town day every day, which is lovely. And last night they even, the volunteers there, for €4 for our whole family, they took our washing, they washed it, they dried it, they folded it, and they put it back on our beds. That was such a good albergue. It was €14 per person. It's all sort of been done up inside. The volunteers are absolutely wonderful. It's very well organised. So yeah, we had a great stay there, and highly recommend it if you are going to Roncesvalles. We've got up bright and early today, day 4, to get into Pamplona, hopefully before the heat hits. So we're just climbing out of Zubiri now. I don't know if you can see in the background there. Zubiri is an industrial town, but still had its like original old worldy town bit, and then there's like a newer section, so we stayed in the older section. And yeah, met a lovely German girl named Fee. She had a beautiful singing voice, had a little ukulele there, so that was nice. Kids are struggling a bit today.
I don't want to do this anymore.
No, Mum, no. We will not push on to the next town. Thank you very much.
We've got a day off booked in Pamplona tomorrow, so we're hoping that'll fuel them on for tomorrow.
2021 Victoria keeps walking.
So we wanted some salsa with our corn chips. Turns out the word salsa in Spanish just means sauce. So we got what we thought looked like the best sort of salsa that we could.
Bolognese sauce.
This is bolognese sauce. Bolognese sauce is not salsa.
It's almost salsa. Almost.
It's not. It tastes nothing like salsa. It tastes just like bolognese sauce.
And now halfway.
We wait for them to fill it up.
Wine fountain empty. Nah.
Send me home on a plane, Mum. This was the only reason I came.
So we decided to take the alternate route for the first time to Los Arcos. So the alternate route goes, sort of skirts around this mountain behind me here. A little more scenic, but there's not really any towns this way, so we've got to punch out 16.5 kilometres. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a church or a house or something right on the top of that
That's
mound.
actually my secret lair.
It's just crazy.
My secret
Like, you
lair.
think they look at that and they don't have the tools and the resources we have today, and they're like, I'm going to build up there. Hey?
You know Jensen movies and there's just one
Yeah,
road? That's
yeah.
what I was picturing.
For the whole Camino.
Pretty much, yeah.
So even this looks better to you than what you were picturing.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. Look, this is Jethro.
What's up, mate?
And hi. Look, see? We're doing the vlogging now because Mum made us. So, look at his skills. We are walking like another 16 k's today.
Yesterday was our biggest day. It was like 30 k's, I think.
We did 32 k's yesterday.
32.
Yep, 32. And this is the path that we're walking on, and that's where we've just come from. We've met some people, but not really anyone our age that speaks our language.
Our age does not speak our language.
They don't speak English. Or, well, technically we don't speak their language.
Tractor, Molly!
I know.
What's your thing?
Please don't drop my thing.
Wow! That's so cool. So far.
Morning from day 14. We've got a short day today, so we've got up a little bit later. We're only going to do 14 kilometres to get into Burgos, and then there's a couple of places there we want to have a look at. The cathedral there is quite spectacular, and there's a museum to about the oldest living remains that they found in Europe in that little town we visited yesterday. We stayed at this little albergue last night. There were only 6 of us. Met this delightful, lovely German man, so we chatted with him for half the night. Quite a funny experience. I think the staff wanted to get out, so it was one of those. Each of the pilgrim's menu courses came out before we'd finished eating. They were sort of trying to take our plates away. Had a half a plate of salad still, and he's taking it away, and I'm eating it as he takes it away from me. The albergue had a pool, just a little dipping pool, which was nice, and yeah, for €10 per night, it was pretty good. Yeah, 2 weeks in, the kids are little troopers. They're just getting on with it. We had no complaints. They're just, if they need to slow down, they'll slow down. If they want to go on ahead, they go on ahead. The trail's so well marked that there's no issues with them sort of being out of our eyesight, or our line of sight, I should say.
PepsiCo, established in the 3rd century. Yes.
Burgos. Walking past another sunflower field. So we're sitting at 282 kilometres total now, and today we're hoping to do about 20 k's to clock us over the 300 mark, which would be a nice big milestone for us. We start the Meseta today, so we'll see how it goes. And then, yeah, we're kind of just starting to look at how we map out the rest of the trip, just to make sure that we get in on time. We'd ideally like to finish the whole thing by the end of August, so today's the 6th of August, and we'd love to get to Fisterra by the 31st of August, which will be good. It's been good the last few days. The kids have sort of been walking with us, which is nice, and been laughing and chatting, and I think the whole idea for us about this trip being about family kind of bonding together with the reality of, letting the kids also have their own space being teenagers, has certainly been working so far. We're not halfway yet, so kind of got our fingers crossed it continues. Morning from day 16, and we stayed at Horneos, how do you say it? Horneos last night, and that was probably our favourite albergue stay, I think. We stayed at the meeting point albergue, and we got the pilgrim's menu, and we had paella, and it was delicious.
Es perfecto.
Es perfecto. So we really know how to say to show someone we're grateful for, the food. We met some really good people again, so another new little bubble, which was good, from all over Northern Ireland, Germany, a few Germans last night, Italy, France, and us, the Australians. And this morning we woke up to the most incredible sunrise, and so it's been like a nice, cool, lovely morning. Bodies are still holding up well, still no blisters, touch wood. We've seen some really horrific ones, so we're very thankful that we don't have blisters. Yeah. I think that's all I have to say about that. when you've walked 18 kilometres and the bar's shut. But
It's all good though.
we are prepared from
Turn
yesterday.
around.
Shut all the time. I haven't had lunch in 3 days. I'm starving.
Bit of a cultural culture shock.
The human supermarket is behind you.
That's right, we have the human supermarket in Jethro.
I'm charging €10 a chip.
On our way to Leon at the moment. We've walked about, I want to say 3Ks, something like that. That's Molly, having a great time. A little bit hungry, I think. She's done our breakfast, but I think she'll move to the next town where we will have some chocolats.
Why would we do that?
Because it's chocolate. Anyway,
That's not good for breakfast.
no one likes you, Molly. Anyway, so we're hiking to Leon. It's about 18Ks, I think. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but I am. About 18Ks. We're insane, so it's pretty small day for us. We're all strong and fit, so yeah.
Yeah, is that Big Ben?
That's little brother.
Morning, day 24. So shout out to the albergue we stayed at last night, albergue Vieira? What was it
I don't know,
called?
but I can't wait to get on the road again.
Albergue Vieira, I think it was called.
I just can't wait to get on the road.
10 euros for the bunk, 14 euros for bunk Camino. 14 euros for the like a homemade dinner, and it was a good homemade dinner, and then 6 euros for the breakfast, which is a little expensive, but it was because they had a lot of stuff. Hospital de Orbigo, no idea how you say it, I butchered it again, but it's just nice to be off the main road for a little bit. You're enjoying today. We're back in the, I want to say mountains, but we're back in the hills, so that's nice. A little bit up, a little bit down, dirt tracks, off the main road. We just went through, I'm gonna have to put the town name in again because I forget them all, and that was a really nice place to stop for lunch. We tried some like local almond cake thing, and that's delicious. So we're feeling fueled up and ready for the next kind of, probably do another 5 to 10 Ks today. Look at the view. So we're at Cruz de Ferro at about 7 o'clock in the morning, and because it's rubbish weather, there's like no one here, although some more people are coming up now. So we're going to go and drop our rocks off and keep hiking to the highest point on the Camino.
Wait to the highest point.
So you bring a rock from home and you place it at the base of Cruz de Ferro, and some people say a prayer, some people, I think it's meant to symbolise your burden. So I picked one from our home that I thought looked like Uluru, and just wrote my name on it with the year. week 4. We're just preparing to leave Villafranca. So, and we're going to take the alternate route today, which takes us, there's 2 alternate routes. We're going to take the shorter of the 2, which does take us up over one of these hills, which is meant to be a little bit nicer. I'm a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit shitty this morning because I've hit the point after 4 weeks of being sick and tired of there's just no toilet paper or soap anywhere. Every day I will try to go to the toilet, no toilet paper, and then you come out, no soap, and it's either an empty soap dispenser or some places just don't even provide it, which just blows my mind, particularly after COVID. Big tip, if you come on Camino, you have to kind of bring your own toilet paper and soap and have it easily accessible at all times. hiking on it as a family. We've sort of made a little bit of a name for ourselves on the trail, or on the pilgrimage. So we are called the Australian family, and this lovely man named Peter, who's also from Australia, and he was in our dorm the very first night in Orisson. We seem to be sort of tracking at the same time. We just saw him then having lunch, but everyone who sees us asks us if we know Peter, the retired Australian, and everyone who sees him asks if he knows the Australian family. So we've just decided we are one big Australian family, and yeah, we've had some good laughs. So we've got obviously Molly is 15, she's going to turn 16 in a couple of weeks, and Jethro is 14. So physically the walk is probably easier for them than it is for Callum and I. But the thing we've found, what's been really cool, is the first few days they were off. They were either well in front of us or well behind, doing their own thing. And as the times progressed, we walked more and more as a family. We have a few, not many, but we have a couple of sort of little rules that have helped us get out of it, I guess, what we'd hoped. And that's no phones during the day when we're walking, other than to take photos or listen to music. So this is our family time. But as soon as we get to the albergue, then the time is theirs. So if Callum and I want to go and explore and the kids don't want to come, that's completely fine. So that's kind of how we've been managing it, and it's worked really well. This type of hike or pilgrimage is perfect if you've got teenagers and you want to have that uninterrupted time with them. We're so grateful that we had this opportunity. We are thankful to everyone at home who's looking after our little Welsh Terrier, Marty McFly, my mum and Callum's mum. Been taking good care of him and taking good care of our house. Highly recommend it. Can't recommend it enough. We've had a fantastic time. It hasn't been without its challenges, but you know, I think that was the whole purpose of it. Try and build some resilience in all four of us, to bond together, do something that's physically challenging, mentally challenging, spiritually challenging, and just see how we go.
The award for the weirdest albergue goes to this little one in Tria Castella. We get our own saloon doors. No, Clint Eastwood just kind of looked much cooler than you doing that.
So it begins. We got up in Saria, had breakfast, and as we were sitting in the cafe at breakfast, I think, there's no exaggeration, I reckon there would have been 200 to 300 pilgrims walked past us in about 15 minutes.
But this is the beginning of the end.
Beginning of the end. morning, day 37. So we had day 36 off due to the fact we arrived in Santiago, and now we're doing the 4-day 90-kilometre pilgrimage out to Fisterra. So we're just leaving Santiago this morning, and it's a very different city when it's not, you know, filled with thousands upon thousands upon thousands of pilgrims. We had a really lovely dinner last night with our big Camino family. There were probably, 25 of us there, I reckon? 30?
It was actually 30, 33, I think they were counting.
Oh, you had the exact number, 33? Well, there you go. Yeah, so 33, and it's crazy how you can go from not knowing people 5 weeks ago to sharing an experience like this, and then you feel quite close to these people. So we're a little bit sad this morning because none of them are walking out to Fisterra, but yeah, we'll sort of be on our own again for a little bit. But I think after how we were feeling with Saria, it's probably going to be quite nice for us to just do a peaceful 4 days.
Start it up.
Day 40. It's also Molly's 16th birthday.
She got a lovely present from the Americans.
Yeah, she got a lovely present from the Americans. Big bag of candy.
like Cartman-sized bag of candy. It's awesome.
How many Ks we got left, Callum?
Maybe 15 Ks, you know that? Oh, it's a memory car. Yeah, 15 Ks. She's like,
Until what?
till finished. Finished there.
Mum's
I think it just means finished. When we're finished, we're gonna have to go back to work.